Hello everybody, I'm Bubbles, and first of all I'd like to say that I like the new setup. What do you guys think? I'm feeling at this house, I think it's just better if I am sitting here, and also it works with the camera a bit better. Maybe I could reposition my face or something else, but besides that I think it's good. Second of all, yes, I am bald. I did a fundraiser called St. Baldrick's Day at my school to raise money, to donate hair, to donate money for kids who are fighting cancer. So this is to raise awareness and just because, I want to be bald. And today we're going to be doing my top 10 favorite weapons in Fortnite. Now, you may be thinking, what about the top 10 favorite guns? And there wasn't quite enough guns, so I decided to add a weapon or two here or there. A weapon is basically anything that can do damage possibly in Fortnite. And also, I'm going to warn you guys, I did not forget about C4. I am recording this when C4 is out, but I don't like C4. And if there's a new weapon that is going to be added in the future, I am not putting it on this list because I don't know it's there. The jetpack's not on this list. Things like the launch pad aren't on this list because that's not a weapon. And anything else, any other guns that might be added in the future, not on this list because I just don't know them. So without further ado, let's just hop right into the video. So for our number 10, we have one of the only not guns, I would say, on this list, which is the impulse grenades. Impulse grenades are not usually the best, but when I'm considering my top 10 favorite weapons, I'm considering the things that are the very best, the things I would want to get. Not the weapons that are the most well-rounded, but just if I were there and I want to get something, what would I want to get? And impulse grenades just happens to be on the list out of all 22 things in Fortnite that I consider weapons. And the reason impulse grenades are fun is, first of all, it helps you launch forward, which can be helpful if you're in the storm. Also, it can infiltrate you into enemy bases, kind of like how I hopefully hope the jetpack will do. And also, it's good fun. If you're on top of a hill with someone or you're battling it out, throw down an impulse grenade and you can launch them off. I've only pulled it off once or twice, but it is so fun when you do, and that's why impulse grenade is my number 10 on the list. Time for number 9. Now, number 9 is the tactical SMG. Suppressed SMG is totally horrible. It's probably one of my least favorite guns or weapons if you want me to make one of those, or my least favorite items. But the tactical SMG is kind of the opposite. I really like how fast it fires, how good it fires, and, I just like its look. It has a really cool look, and it has those kind of, I don't know how to describe it, those chains where the shooting part is. I'm not a gun expert, as you can probably tell, but I like the design of it, I like how it works, and that's why it's the number 9 on this list. Next up, coming in at the number 8 spot, is the grenade launcher. Now, the grenade launcher is very fun, but it's also very rare, which is one of the reasons it's one of my favorite weapons. The grenade launcher, if you don't know, fires grenades just like it sounds like it does, and the reason it's not as high is because the grenades do take some time to fire, but with a quick firing rate and pretty high explosion, if you know how to use this weapon, you can really use it right, which is why it's one of the higher things out of all the weapons. But just because it takes a while for it to explode once you fire it, and I don't know, there just isn't as much zang when you fire it, just like pew. But with another weapon that will be on this list, it's a very fast, cool firing rate. I don't know, just the grenade launcher seems like less to other explosive weapons to me, and that's why it's number 8 on this list. Now, the number 7 is the tactical shotgun. Now, the tactical shotgun, there was a time when this would have probably been my number 1, number 2 favorite out of all the weapons in Fortnite, and that was because it shot so fast and it did damage. But nowadays, there's just other shotgun. There's another shotgun that's much better and that I prefer a lot more. That doesn't mean that the tactical shotgun's bad, not at all. It's really good for what it does. It shoots fast and it does a good deal of damage. But for me, I just like that higher damage and one shot, like headshot, lots of crazy damage. It takes a lot of skill. And the tactical shotgun just feels like a shotgun for players who don't have as much skill and just want to shoot more. But that doesn't mean that it's bad, and it's the number 7 on my list. Firing in at the number 6 on this list is the normal assault rifle, otherwise known as the M16. Now, the M16 overall does what it needs to do. It's an assault rifle, it's good, it's average, and if you get it, you're pretty happy. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it. Shoots pretty fast, does a good deal of damage. It can come in silver, green, or blue, and the blue one is especially very good. But it's just average. It's not amazing or anything, but it's not bad. I do enjoy it, but there are better assault rifles, a better assault rifle, and there's better guns out there. But it still is the number 6. I really enjoy it. Shoots pretty fast, shoots pretty hard, and overall, it fits most situations that you'll get into early game, medium game in Fortnite. The number 5 on the list is the only sniper in the game, and that is the bolt action sniper. Now the bolt action sniper can come in variants of blue, purple, or golden, and all of these are very good, very well, and I like using all of these. The bolt action sniper takes a while to reload, but if you hit a shot on one of these, it's almost guaranteed to get a kill, which is why it's so lethal. It can take some skill to use since the bullet fires very slow, has a slow fire rate, and you have to really position with the close range thingamabobber. But snipers do loads of damage, and it pretty much is the basic sniper that you want in Fortnite. If you're looking for lots of damage, long range shots, the bolt action sniper is what you need. And if I wanted a sniper, that would be the sniper that I want, which is why it is the number 5 on this list. Now, rolling in, shooting fast, the number 4 is the suppressed pistol. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot of people like the suppressed pistol. I don't really know why, but it is pretty similar to a SCAR or an M16, kind of somewhere in the middle, but it's a pistol, and it's silent. It might not do as good as SCARs or other high M16s. I don't think it's quite as good as the blue M16. I can recheck. But the reason that it's silent really gives it an upper edge just for shooting down, like shooting bushes that you don't know someone's there, shooting down an airdrop, and as a gun in general, it's really good and I like using it. I don't have as much experience using it as I do M16s or SCARs or other assault rifles just because it's not as plentiful. You don't see it as many times, but it doesn't mean it's a good gun. I really like it, and it's one of my favorite guns that I have had a personal favoritism for a while, and it was one of the first guns I ever got my hands onto, and when I first got it, I really liked it, and it is the number 4. We are getting into the elite top 3 favorite guns, and the number 3, which is a lot of people's favorite gun, is the SCAR. The SCAR is the pinnacle of assault rifles. The SCAR is amazing. The SCAR shoots very fast, a lot of damage, but for some reason I didn't want to be like most people and put the SCAR at the top of the list. And personally, if everyone else didn't like the SCAR, I would still really only put it at number 3 because there are 2 guns that I would rather have. The SCAR, that doesn't mean that the SCAR is bad at all. The SCAR is amazing, and it's very popular for a good reason, and that is because it is very good. It does its job well, very well, and I would very much like to get it at any time, the purple or especially the golden version of the SCAR, which is why it is the number 3 on this list. Now, for the number 2 on this list, I was really contemplating if I wanted the number 2 to be the number 1 or the number 1 to be the number 2, but I made a final decision to put number 2, the rocket launcher, at number 2. Now, the rocket launcher is amazing. It is so fun to use. You can use it from far away to tear down bases, or you can use it close range to just destroy your enemies. And if you've ever had a close range rocket kill, it is so amazing, so fun. The rocket launcher is awesome. It does take a little bit of ammo, and it has very slow reload time, and you won't find a lot of rockets usually, but if you can find at least 6, 7, 10 ammo around that area, you'll be good for most of the match, and you'll be able to find other ammo throughout the course of the rest of the match. The rocket launcher does lots of damage. It's very fun to use. That's why it's the number 2, but it isn't the number 1 because there is one more that is better. Now, the number 1, my favorite gun to get in Fortnite, if I could get any gun, just a random gun at the beginning of the game, this is what I would get, and it is the pump shotgun. Now, the pump shotgun is the pinnacle of shotguns. It is awesome. 95 damage in one shot for a green. Silver gives 90. It does so much damage. You can obliterate opponents from close range. One shot from a pump shotgun for someone who has 100 health, and then just one shot from any other gun, literally just a pickaxe swing, and they're done. If they have full shield, 2 shots from a pump, and then pretty much any other gun. If you land a headshot, is fatal with this gun. It does so good in close range. Even though it doesn't do good in medium and long range like other guns can, the ability to destroy in close range just gives the pump the upper edge, and I just enjoy using it. When I find a green pump, I love it. And you find it a lot, so you can hone your skills on it and really get better on it, which is what I have done, which is why the pump shotgun is my favorite gun in all of Fortnite Battle Royale as of March 2018. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing my top 10 favorite weapons in Fortnite. If you'd like to see my least favorite weapons in Fortnite, I can totally do that. Also, I'm expecting to make Fortnite highlights. I have footage, I have some really good footage indeed, but OneDrive is not working with me at my dad's house, my mom's house, or I've even tried with some of my friends, but it's really not just working, so I think OneDrive might be down in general. So once that gets back up, I would definitely upload Fortnite highlights. And also this Friday or Saturday, whenever I get out and finish editing flag football game highlights number 3, maybe that might be already out depending on when this video is uploaded. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Bubbles, I'm out, and remember, nobody likes wheat toast. Wait a minute. Yeah, I know I said I was done, but hi, editing Casey here, and I just wanted to note that today's Thursday, and the heavy shotgun is out, and I do know that heavy shotgun's here, and I haven't used it, but from what I've seen from it, if I would put it anywhere on this list, I would say I'd put the heavy shotgun at like number 7 or 8, 9, maybe 10. If after I use it, maybe I'll redo this list after more guns come out. But just saying, as of the heavy shotgun, it's like kind of mid-tier. So, bye for real this time.